Hi, in this video I'll explain to you how you can ship your items from Germany or Austria or Holland or Belgium uh, to Kenya. So the first thing you want to do is you go to your browser and you simply type in kenyanparcel.de. Once the page loads, the first thing you will encounter is the Facebook like box. You can like us if you have not yet liked us. If you don't want to like us, it's okay, you can just leave it and just get rid of it by pressing or by clicking on X. So the first thing you want to do is start your shopping. So you basically come down here, click on the arrow, and once you click on another, the shop page would basically open up. You have two options. Either you can ship your things via air freight or ocean freight. The difference is that with air freight, it takes a minimum of 14 working days to get from our stores to Nairobi or to Mombasa. For ocean freight, it takes 8 weeks to get to Mombasa and a week later to Nairobi. For ocean freight, we do shipping once a month. For air freight, we send our cargo twice a month. So for ocean freight is once a month, for air freight is twice a month. So it's important that you note our shipping schedules. So assuming I'm a customer and I want to ship 5 kilos to Mombasa. So what I'll do, I'll go here to air cargo, I'll click on select options, then another page will load, and here I can choose my country. Assume I'm from Germany. I assume I want to send it to Mombasa, and it's 5 kgs. So it would cost me 52.99 euros, and that includes clearing everything. That means the person in Kenya would simply be phoned, and then he can collect the parcel. So important for shipping is that we don't ship alcohol. For glass, we require that you pack them in wooden boxes and not in the normal paper boxes. So after that, after you've selected the 5 kgs, you've selected your destination, you selected your country where you're shipping from, then you click on add to basket. So add to basket, exactly, yes. So the next is I'll try out for you the ocean freight. So assume I have a box, or it can be size S and size L. So the difference between the S and L is the sizes. So for size S, I can ship 20 kgs from Germany or from Belgium and Netherlands and Austria for around 57 euros. And important is that you ensure that the measurements do not exceed that. That means you take your box and you measure the free size and ensure that the free sizes do not exceed that. That's 40 centimeters times 40 centimeters times 35 centimeters. You can just choose 20 kgs or 30 kgs. If your parcel is not that heavy, then you can simply choose 20 kgs or 30 kgs. So assume you have a bigger box. You go back to shop, and here you would select size L. So size L from Germany would cost 69.99 euros. And that's how basically it would look like. Can be, but the size should be a maximum of 65 times 35 times 35 centimeters, and the weight should not exceed 31 kgs. Please note, if you exceed the kgs, you'd have to pay 30 euros or 40 euros more, because the expedition companies are as expensive in the case that you exceed the 31 kgs. So assumingly you have more weight and you want more kgs, so you'd go again back to size L. You'd go to size XL. I go back to the shop, then I choose size XL. So I select this option, And I choose my country, Germany. Then I say I have 55 kilos. So 55 kilos would cost me 109 euros. If I have 90 kilos, it would cost me 125 euros to Nairobi. To Mombasa, it would cost me 130.99 euros. And and basically this is an example of how the box would look like. But important, the measurements should not exceed 80 centimeters times 40 centimeters times 44 centimeters. So someone might ask, I have bigger things, what happens? So you can basically ship your things on a pallet. You have the option of sending half a pallet or a full pallet. The difference between half a pallet and full pallet is the weight and the height. So in this case, you'd have to buy a pallet. This piece of wood down here, that's what we call a pallet. Usually you have to use the Euro pallet, which is 120 times 80. And for half a pallet, you must ensure that the height here does not exceed 55 centimeters. The height here should not exceed 55 centimeters. Important is also the weight. You can choose 200 kgs or 300 or 350, and the prices would adjust accordingly. Please note, indicating wrong weight might lead to extra charges on your side. So ensure that the weight is correct. If you need help, please talk to us. You can call us or write us an email. So assuming you have bigger things, if you have bigger things, maybe you need half a container, you need a quarter container, you need a full container, then simply contact us. We can call you back. You can go to contact. Here are our numbers, your name and your address, and then you can submit. In case if you wish us to call us at a specific time, then go here and then click on callback request and simply write in your name, number, and the time when you wish that we call you back. So assuming I'd done my shopping, let's just add one more. Let me add half a pallet to my basket. So let's say I have 300 kgs. So I add that to my basket. Now I have my basket. I have air cargo. I have air cargo twice, I think. Doesn't matter. I can get rid of one if I don't want it. So I have air cargo 10 kgs, and I have ocean freight half a pallet to Nairobi for 300 kgs. In this case, I need to pay a total of 530 and 19 euros. So the next thing I do, if I'm through with my shopping, then I can say proceed to checkout. Upon proceeding to checkout, you can enter in your details, sender's address, postcodes, and everything. And like your name, your address, your postal code or your Postleitzahl in Germany, your town, your email, your phone number, and important is when should we pick your parcel. So you click on that, and here basically you can get to choose the date when you want to pick. So basically it's weekdays. Let me just give an example. Sender's address, let me put my own address, and here I get to choose the date when I want. Usually it's weekdays. There's a problem with the browser, but normally you can choose between Mondays and Fridays, whatever it might be. In this case I choose February, and so on. Then important is also the details of the receiver, his name or her name, his mobile number, the town of delivery, let's say Kisumu, and so on. Then important is also the box content. In this case, remember we have air cargo, so here I'll write my first box is the air cargo 10 kgs as an example. Then I can say 10 pairs of shoes, etc. And the second one was the half pallet. Then I write half pallet with, let's say, 10 windows or whatever else you're packing. Now important You have to be accurate with your packing list. If you have 10 pieces of cloth, then write here 10 pieces of cloth. Ensure everything that you pack is written in these boxes. It has to be accurate. Not writing everything might lead to your parcel maybe not being shipped and even to extra charges. So ensure your packing list is accurate. If you have 5 pots, write in there 5 pots. If you have 3 mobile phones, write 3 mobile phones. If you have a laptop in the box, write it. So another important information is for people who have a fridge or a washing machine. For washing machine and fridge, ensure you buy a pallet as shown in the picture and place your washing machine or your fridge on the pallet. Without a pallet, we cannot pick washing machines, we cannot pick fridges. So stick to that. So after that, you can proceed on to paying. Three options. Either you can choose PayPal, you can choose bank transfer. That's a normal bank transfer. In this case, you will receive an email with the account details, and then you should transfer the amount to the account as indicated in the email. The last option is cash collection. This is where you pay the money cash. In this case, a postman would come to your address before and he will collect the money. If he doesn't find you at home, he'll place a note in your mailbox. Then you can go with this note to your next post office as indicated on the note, and there you can pay the amount, and then after that we can pick the parcel or the pallet. So important is that on the date you choose for collection here, you should ensure on that date that you're available and you're at home. If you're not at home and you have a parcel, please communicate to us, then we can send you a stamp or a shipping stamp with which you have to stick on your box and then bring or take your box to the post office at no extra charges. But for heavy things, please note you must be at home. And finally, if you do have any questions, please feel free to contact us via our contact form or by you can make a phone call. And please, in case you phone and there's no answer, simply write an SMS indicating that you wish to be called back. Or just write call back on the SMS and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, you have the option of chatting with us live. You just need to click here on this beautiful lady and you'll get you'll get assistant online. So thank you and I wish you a good day. Bye.